What's up, friend? Hector here, strongastheck.com with this week's technique of the week. Today we're going to be closing out the How to Improve Your Kettlebell Snatch series. First couple of parts we went over breaking down, basically reverse engineering the snatch from the top down. We went over the dead snatch and how to basically get that bell to go straight up and straight down. Part 2 we touched on my version of the high pull, how I talked about I don't like bringing the elbow straight back. We want the wrist stacked over the elbow and almost to the point to where you're almost in a bottom up position, then eventually just punching to the lockout. And we even tied in how to use the push press as also a regression, if you want to call it, or a progression to the snatch. And basically it's just, again, driving home that vertical trajectory, straight up, straight down in the snatch. So today we're basically going to tie all of those components together, and we're going to do a little drill that I've been taking my students through for 8 years now at least. And it's basically just tying all that together, and that is doing we're going to hit the one arm swing, and then we're going to do that variation of the high pull where we get that bell to come in really close, and then we're going to punch overhead, and then we're going to downcast straight back down to the ground and start over from the bottom. Okay, re-hiking, knocking out our swing, then the high pull, etc. So don't mind the noise. It's like we had a thunderstorm literally just come through right now, so if I look out, it's because I'm looking to make sure like no lightning is striking, like it would really matter. But let's knock it out. All right, so we got one arm swing, and then we're going to work the high pull while bringing the bell in, and then we're going to snatch overhead. I'm going to show you by bringing it to the rack and then re-hiking it. So I guess maybe that would be like a half a snatch. Once you get the idea of how to bring it straight down, then you'll do the cast down. So I'm going to go through a couple of different variations. I'm going to do the swing, bring it in closer, that modified variation of the high pull, punching straight overhead, then re-rack it, hike it back between the legs, put it down. We're going to start over. I'm going to run through that a couple of times, and then we're going to just do straight, downcast, right back up. Okay, so we'll run through it a couple of times. So I'm going to turn in an angle here so you can kind of see what's going on. Remember to lead with the elbow, right? You're not trying to pull the bell out of your hips. You're driving through the hips guide and the hips drive and arms guide. Okay, that's what we say in the Strong First community. Hips drive, arms guide. So one swing, bring the bell in closer for that high pull, but we want that wrist over the elbow, bell's almost bottom up, and then we're going to punch, then re-rack it. Okay, so I'm going to run through the first one a couple of times. Okay, set up, make sure you're square, and we got one swing. High pull, snatch. So you see how I purposely kind of stopped there for a second so you could see how the bell is literally almost bottom up. Bring the bell to the rack position, re-downcast, hike, and put it back. Again, high pull, re-rack, park, see? Swing, high pull, elbow comes straight back, shoulder stays down, bell's more or less bottom up. Right at that moment, instantly, I'm going to completely relax my hand, punch my hand through. That is a very important piece. Don't over grip the handle, okay? You want the hand completely relaxed as you punch through. If I over grip the handle, or if I punch too late, the bell's going to slap me in the wrist, okay? So I'm going to over grip the handle on this one, and you can see how right as I punch through, it's just going to smack over on my wrist. So I got high pull or swing, high pull. See, I was over gripping the handle. Completely relax your hands, like literally wiggle your fingers. You should be able to wiggle your fingers at the top. Okay, re-rack, park, run through that again. And you see how I just punched my hand through. I'm going to try to do that a little bit slower. See, completely relax my hand, punch the hand through, then on the way down, boom, drop, other side, okay? I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to turn this way, and now I'm not going to re-rack it. I'm going to lead with the elbow, pull the bell straight down, and throw the bell back between my legs. Okay. Here we go. Relax the hand. Downcast straight down. Park. On that punch, when you relax your hand, you're trying to punch, you are going to punch at 10 o'clock. If you try to punch at 12 o'clock, when you punch, the bell is still traveling, okay? The bell is traveling up because you've redirected the force. The bell is traveling. If you punch at 12, the bell's going to pull you back and it's going to crank on your shoulder. Not good. You're going to try to punch, you're going to punch at 10 o'clock. Okay, so when I high pull it here, I'm going to punch right here at 10 o'clock. Then the nature of that force coming up, the bell is going to finish at 12 o'clock. Okay, so I'm going to punch at 10, finish at 12. So we got swing, high pull, snatch. Swing, high pull. And you see how I punch at 10. Downcast, straight to 6 o'clock. Reset. Punch at 10. Punch at 10. Relax the hand. Okay. One more. Got it? Pretty simple, right? I'm going to turn back this way. I'm going to run through that one last time. I'll just do a couple, and then I'm just going to knock out a few snatches, okay? Again, I'm getting a workout just doing this. And this is why we always say, look at your training as a practice. A lot of people don't like that. Maybe people say like, oh, you'll never challenge yourself if you're just practicing. Well, if it's purposeful practice, it'll be challenging, right? Doesn't mean you're not going to challenge yourself. Anyway, that's another topic. Let's go ahead and knock these things out. Swing, high pull, snatch. I'll probably just run through that once, and then I'll knock out about 5 snatches. And I'm going to do my best to demonstrate what the snatch should look like. It should be straight up, straight down, nothing else. I think I'll do 5 on each side. That way you can see the dynamics on both sides. Okay. See if I got any asymmetries. Oh, put myself on the spot. Here we go. Swing, high pull, punch at 10. Here come the snatches. Turn this way. there you have it. That's this week's technique of the week. Closing out how to improve your kettlebell snatch series. Part 1, dead snatch. Reverse engineered it from the top. Then we went into high pull variation, right? Getting the bell vertical. You want the bell to go straight up and down. The bell should almost be bottom up. At the last moment, you're gonna punch at 10 o'clock, finish at 12. By relaxing the hand. You want your hand to pass through, the bell. You don't want to over grip it, then it's going to rotate in your hand, it's going to tear your hands apart, and then you won't be able to do any snatching, which means you're not going to get any results. And I think that's the last thing that you want. As you punch at 10, completely relax your hand, punch at 10, finish at 12. Then we did swing, high pull, snatch, a few times on each side, and then we just knocked out snatches, getting that bell to go straight up and straight down. So give that a try, let me know how it goes. If you're liking these videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel, that way you can stay up to date with the latest stuff that I'm doing here on the world of YouTube. Check out the rest of my videos, and if you have a comment, leave something in the comment section below. That's all I got for you this week. Again, I'm Hector with StrongAsHeck.com with this week's technique of the week.